AI Roblox YouTube channels are absolutely exploding right now, and I don't think people fully understand how crazy it is. But before we start, my name is Amma, and I've grown multiple faceless YouTube channels to the point where they can get 100,000 views per video consistently. And I help beginners do the same, giving you the potential to generate some crazy income. All that they need to show a face or use fancy equipment. Click the link in the description to book a free call with me where we can discuss how I can help you. I'm seeing channels that were created 1 month ago with over 1.5 million subscribers and hundreds of millions of views. I'm seeing other channels that are only 3 months old with over 1 billion views. 1 billion in just 3 months. And I just have to say this, it usually takes years to even hit 100,000 subscribers, let alone 1 million. And now there are channels that hit these insane milestones within weeks. So what's going on? Is this luck? Is the algorithm being broken? Is YouTube randomly picking winners? No, it's a trend. And more importantly, it's a system. Let's talk about the money first, because realistically, that's what everyone thinks about. These channels are mostly posting shorts. And yes, shorts generally pay less than long form content. On average, you're looking at something like 10 cents per 1,000 views. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It can vary. So when people hear that, they think, oh, shorts doesn't make people money. But that's the wrong way to think about it. If you get 10,000 views, yeah, sure, that's nothing. Even if you get 100,000 views, that's still not crazy. But if you get 100 million, 500 million, or even 1 billion views. Now we're talking about real money. 1 billion views at around 10 cents per 1,000 views is around $100,000. And some of these Roblox channels aren't just stopping at 1 billion views. They're stacking views across dozens and dozens of uploads. Some of them are reaching tens of billions of views total. That's when it becomes serious and life-changing. Now, why Roblox? Because right now, Roblox is one of the most played games in the world. The audience is massive and mostly filled with kids and teenagers. And here's something important about that audience. They have time. They don't have full-time jobs. They don't have adult responsibilities. They scroll, they watch, and they binge. Short form content is literally built for them. And when you combine a massive audience with short addictive clips, you get scale. But here's the part that makes the opportunity so interesting. You don't even have to play Roblox. You don't even need to show your face. You don't even need to use real voice or even have a gaming PC. You can build a Roblox channel using AI. And before you think this sounds complicated, it's really not. The format that is blowing up right now is extremely simple. Alright, let's really break down how to create these videos properly. Not the basic version, but the version that actually has a chance to go viral. Because here's the truth. Most people have tried this, most people copy this, but most people wouldn't do it right. And the difference between 5,000 views and 5 million views comes down to execution. So let's go step by step. The biggest mistake creators make is reacting to random clips. Not all Roblox videos are equal. You want clips that have conflict, suspense, a twist, or even something emotionally intense. For example, someone's base getting raided, or a betrayal, or a crazy last second save. Something unfair happening. You don't want slow gameplay or context heavy videos. Remember, this is short. If something interesting doesn't happen within the first 2 seconds, people swipe. When I look for clips, I ask myself one question. If I saw this on my feed with no context, would I stop scrolling? If the answer isn't immediately yes, don't use it. Also, the shorter, the better. The sweet spot is usually between 15 and 35 seconds. Why? Because retention percentage matters more than watch time in shorts. If someone watches 30 seconds fully, that's 100% retention. Whereas if someone watches a 60-second video and leaves at 30 seconds, that's only 50%. Essentially, you want high completion rates. Now let's talk about scripting. Most people write reactions like this. Wow, that's crazy. And here's a nice base. That won't work. The first line has to create tension immediately. Instead of, wow, he has a cool base, use, he has no idea what's gonna happen next. Or, this is the biggest mistake he's ever made. At this point, you're not just reacting, you're amplifying drama. Think of yourself like a narrator in a TV show. Then throughout the clip, keep the lines short. Short sentences, fast pacing, and no rambling. In the hook, make sure you don't overtalk. All you want to do is escalate the situation and add a prediction. Silence is powerful too. If a clip has a powerful moment, let it breathe for half a second, then go back. Now this part is more important than people realize. Your avatar isn't just there for decoration. It affects things like brand identity, memorability, retention. You want an avatar that has strong facial features, expresses emotions clearly, looks slightly exaggerated, and matches the audience's vibe. If your target is Roblox kids, bright colors work, energetic tones work, and clear facial expressions work. Also, placement matters. Most people just place it in the bottom left or right corner. But here's the trick. Place it where it doesn't block the key action, and slightly zoom in on the avatar during tense moments. That subtle movement increases retention. The more micro movements, the higher the retention. The next step is editing for maximum retention. This is where most videos win or lose. Here's what actually boosts shorts performance. Fast cuts. If there's dead space, remove it. If someone pauses, cut it out. If nothing happens for 0.5 seconds, tighten it. Shorts reward speed. The next thing you want to do is a slight speed increase. Speeding up gameplay to 1.05x or 1.15x can increase tension, increase pacing, and increase completion rate. Just don't overdo it. Captions are non-negotiable. Captions are huge. If you think about it, a large percentage of shorts viewers watch without sound. Use big readable fonts with high contrast, minimal words per line, and highlight important words. For example, he's about to lose everything. Make the word lose in all caps. Pattern breaks like that are what keeps viewers engaged. By the way, if you need help creating faceless YouTube channels that can generate over 100,000 views and have the potential to generate some crazy income, all that needs to your face or use fancy equipment, click the link in the description where you can book a call with me and we can discuss how I can help you. Next, you want to use zoom in effects. Subtle zoom ins during intense moments can increase watch time. When the base gets attacked, zoom in. When treasure disappears, slight zoom. The human brain reacts to motion. Every tiny movement keeps the viewer locked in. Now let's talk about the algorithm psychology. When you post a short, it gets tested. YouTube shows it to a small batch of viewers first. The system tracks swipe rate, completion rate, and engagement. If people swipe away quickly, it dies. If people watch fully, it gets pushed again. Sometimes your videos will spike to 20k, stop, and then 3 days later it will spike again to 500k. That doesn't mean it's random. It means your attention was strong enough to qualify it for another push. That's why you never delete your videos. Make sure to give them enough time. The next thing you want to focus on is the volume of your videos. Shorts work the best with volume. Not one video, not two, 10, 20, even 30, because you're playing with probability. One clip might do 5k, one clip might do 20k, one clip might do 100k. You don't know which one though, but consistency increases the odds. Now to make it monetizable, you can't just repost. Always transform, add commentary, personality, and value. You're creating new content from existing inspiration, and over time your avatar becomes a brand. At that point, you're not just a Roblox reaction channel, you become a character, and characters are scalable. You can later expand to longer videos and story-based shorts. To begin with, the shorts are just the growth engine. Now a quick reality check. Is this guaranteed? Well, like every business, no it's not. But trust me, it's easier than traditional YouTube was 5 to 10 years ago. Again, if you need help creating faceless YouTube channels that generate over 100,000 views and have the potential to generate some crazy income, click the link in the description which will take you to my website where you can learn more and eventually book a free call with me where we can discuss how I can help you. Right now we're in a phase where short form content dominates and the use of AI lowers production costs. Massive gaming niches are underserved at a scale. That combination doesn't happen often and the people who move early often benefit the most. The difference isn't talent, it's execution speed. You need to be consistent and understand retention psychology. If you master those, this isn't luck. It's strategy. But I'm sharing this because the opportunity is very real right now. The barrier to enter has never been lower. 10 years ago, you needed a camera, a mic, editing skills, time, and money. Now you need consistency, basic editing, and an idea. And that's it. But here's something important. Will this last forever? No. Trends cool down, audiences shift, and algorithms evolve. But right now, Roblox Shorts and AI avatars is a wave. And waves are meant to be ridden early. Will every channel blow up? No. Will some fail? Yes, of course. But the upside is ridiculous compared to the cost of not trying. You're not risking thousands of dollars. You're not quitting your job. You're testing an idea in one of the biggest content ecosystems on the world. And even if it doesn't explode instantly, you're still learning how retention works, how to hook viewers, and how to build scalable content. Those skills transfer into anything else on YouTube. So if you're sitting there thinking, it's too late to start YouTube, I promise you, it's not. The game just changes. And right now, the game is short form, high volume, engaging content in massive niches like Roblox. You don't need to be a pro gamer. You don't need to be famous. You don't even have to be good at the game. You just need to start experimenting. Because somewhere out there, someone created a channel 30 days ago and it's already life-changing. And that's crazy. But it's also an opportunity if you're willing to take it seriously. That's all I got for you today. But if you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like, share it to a couple of your friends, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one.